I got this Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 as a gift a few months ago. I don't want to bore you with all the details of absolutely everything that this watch can do, but I do want to tell you about my favorite features, what I actually use the watch for, and a couple really important specs that you'd probably want to know. The first thing that I noticed is I really like the strap. I've had other smartwatches before, usually Fitbits, and something that I find is with the strap always hanging out, it gets caught in things. Eventually the strap breaks, usually within a year or two. The nice thing with the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 is that the strap actually goes under itself so that it can't get caught in anything, which is just perfect for me. Battery life on this thing is about 1 to 2 days depending on what you use it for. There's certain things that eat a little bit more battery, like if you connect it to Spotify and you listen to Spotify on your watch. Yes, you can listen to Spotify directly on your watch. That is one of the things that drains it the fastest though. There's a large library of watch faces depending on what you want to actually see when you have a look at your watch. You can do things like steps, heart rate, whatever. It just kind of depends on the watch face, and of course you want to pick something that you're going to like to look at. This is the one that I chose. These are the specs that I kind of care about at a glance, but as you can see here, there is a vast array of different watch faces that you can choose from. One of my favorite features of this watch is through the messaging app. You can actually just tap a button and do voice to text. Hey Bryce, I'm just sending you a text for a video. This comes in really handy when I want to respond to a text real quickly and I'm walking my dog. It's kind of hard to text with one hand. I'm not one of those people that are good at the swipey thing. So it's really nice to be able to just tap a button, say what I want to say, and hit send. Plus it makes me feel very 007, which is a bonus. That is one thing that I kind of don't like about that though, is you can't just say send and then it hits send. You have to actually manually press the send button, which kind of sucks that part. However, you can actually connect the Google Assistant to the watch and then you can do the usual Hey Google stuff. It's gonna go off now. Okay, good, it didn't. You can do the usual Hey Google stuff and then you can tell it to text someone and what to say, and it'll actually send it without you having to hit send. So there's kind of two ways to do that speech to text thing. This watch also has your usual heart rate monitoring, which is of course always good to keep an eye on, stress levels, blood pressure, and even irregular heart rhythms. For the blood pressure part, you do have to actually calibrate it with an actual blood pressure monitor. So it makes you go through and check your blood pressure with the watch and then also with one on your actual arm. And then it asks you to input the measurement compared to the measurement that your watch got. And it makes you do that about 3 or 4 times to calibrate it. And I find that it's quite accurate compared to using the actual blood pressure monitor that I have at home. This watch will also give you your sleep metrics. So it'll let you know out of your sleep how much you're awake, how much you're in REM, how much you were in deep sleep, things like that. But there is also actually a setting in the watch to enable it to record when you're snoring. So if you ever wondered if you snore and what that actually sounds like, yeah, I tested this out. I know that I snore, and yes, it did record when I snored. I wasn't very happy about hearing that. One thing you also might want to know too is within the settings you can set up a quick button for one of the 2 side buttons. So if you want to have Google Assistant as a quick button, or Spotify, or messages, or like to check your blood pressure or heart rate or something like that, there are these quick button settings that you can do, and you can even set it up so that you can do multiple things. Like there's ones where if you tap it twice it does a certain thing, if you hold it down for a few seconds it does a certain thing. So you can actually have more than one quick button use, which is pretty awesome. I just wanted to circle back on the Google Assistant part a little bit. When you ask the Google Assistant to do something on your watch, it does actually talk back to you on your watch and not your phone, which is nice. You can hear it real nice and close, even if your phone is in your pocket. Just a feature that I really appreciated. I feel like after using this watch for a few months, I still have so many things that I haven't discovered about it, but these are the features that I really enjoy. And if that's something that interests you, I'll have a link in the description below where you can buy one of these watches. And if you're into these short and to the point videos and reviews on things I buy and try, then please consider subscribing. You should also check out one of these 2 videos next. It's going to change your life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.